probably the biggest hit out of any like celebrity liquor company. Howlerhead's pretty good too, but okay, let's crack open a fruit punch. Here we go. Okay, so they sound pretty good. They smell pretty good. The grape ones smell good too, though. Okay, here we go. Please be good. I mean, I got 11 more, so I hope they're good. Got 11 more. Here we go. That wasn't bad, actually. Let me try that again.
What's up, people?
So, you gotta talk quieter than that. I'm gonna have to edit your
Oh, hey, look at that. Happy Dad.
Yeah. He's already tried the grape one. I didn't get that on camera. So crack it open. Do it up here on the camera. Good job. Okay, give them your first. You gotta talk quiet after, but give them your first opinion on that. Smell good. Quiet.
Not strong.
No, I like that one better than the grape one. I don't know about you though.
Not very sweet.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Would you drink it?
This would be good on ice on a nice hot day. Just relaxing on the deck.
Yeah, I agree. Would you go out of your way to? Would you go out of your way to buy them?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. I think the ladies would like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not sweet. It's
Yeah. Well, take a sip of this one. I want to know which one you like more. I hope you guys like soft smoke.
This is great flavor.
Yeah, it's also got the death row on it, which is sick.
Definitely grape tasting.
Yeah. Which one do you think is better?
Again, they're both it's not sweet tasting.
No.
Very like carbonated.
Yeah.
Very actually they're both good. Actually, I like grape though.
So the other flavors they have a watermelon, pineapple, I believe, and then they have fruit punch grape. But like I was telling you, in the States, it's a tequila base.
Mm-hmm.
It's not vodka soda, so apparently the American ones are a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's 5% liquor. There's only like 3 grams of sugar in it. Yeah, it's 3 grams of sugar. It's pretty healthy. What do you think?
There's not much sugar. You don't taste sugar. It's definitely vodka based. It's very carbonated water. Very tasty actually. They're refreshing.
Yeah, and they're not even like that cold. Like we didn't even put them in like the fridge yet.
Yeah, you definitely have them on ice, and like on a nice sunny day, warm day on the back of the deck, and just something. It's light. It's light. It's not heavy.
So what would you rate the grape one?
On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd say 4.
What would you rate the fruit punch?
Not as much flavor in the fruit punch as per the grape. I'd say that's probably about a 3.5.
Okay.
As far as flavor wise.
Are you wanting to try the watermelon eventually?
I think the watermelon would be actually a good one.
Yeah.
Like I really like pineapple though.
Apparently, I think the Americans, they have a cherry one. Apparently, the cherry one's really good too.
Yeah, I like pineapple. I think pineapple would actually be quite good. I think the watermelon would be quite refreshing.
Yeah, I do agree. And then they have hard iced teas now. They're bringing to Canada too.
Oh,
apparently
okay.
Those are because they already have them in America, like Miami and Vegas has them, and everyone says that's the best Happy Dads are the hard iced teas. But are we allowed hard iced teas in Canada?
Well, we have a hard iced tea already.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He drinks more than me. I don't drink a lot. I like my vodka Red Bull.
I used to be a bartender back in my younger days.
I've never really liked stuff coming out of a can, like beer, seltzers. I've always been the hard liquor. I like the hard liquor more.
No, for us it was just beer. Growing up, it was beer. None of this was out when I was in my younger days.
You should tell them about when you worked at the bar. Any stories before you leave?
I bartended and bar managed for 10 years. It was a fun time. It was a learning time. When you work in the restaurant and the bar business, you meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
You experience a lot. It was the 80s, long before social media, long before cell phones.
Yeah.
The 80s were by far a better time. Music was better.
The cars were better.
Cars were better.
Well, I wouldn't say cars were better because we got Demons and Hellcats.
No, it was a better time. It was a better time. People were respectful. There wasn't, like I said, the social media. There wasn't the phones, the computers. You actually had to talk to people face to face
Yeah.
on phones.
Imagine having to go into a restaurant now and not being able to go on your phone. I
Yeah.
mean, like, so when Ali and I go on dates, we have a rule where we don't go on the phone. We leave the cars. We leave the phones in the car unless we like really need it.
You weren't allowed to take pictures in a restaurant or a bar.
Really?
You were not allowed
Wow.
to. That
I did
was
not know
that was
that.
a big no-no.
Really?
So
Wow.
again, it was a fun time growing up.
Yeah.
You experienced a lot and you saw a lot, and people were. It was a different time.
Yeah.
People were friendlier, relaxed.
More nice.
It was fun. It was good. So, anyways,
All right.
all right, people.
Say goodbye, Dad. And you can talk about your store if you want before you leave. If you want them to go check it out.
If you're into memorabilia,
Listen to him.
anywhere's from vintage lunchboxes.
1970s Barbies.
We have different kind of Barbies, fire extinguishers, vintage sewing machines, a lot of vintage stuff. We are on Etsy, so ESTY Etsy, and check us out, Rat Rod Fun, and
I'll link it in the description of the video.
Yeah.
For you.
Yep. There's
All right.
a lot of cool little things on there.
All right, everybody. So
All right.
Dad does like the Happy Dads. They are liked by a dad, a happy dad. So that's it. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment on the video, and if you guys want to see him more, just keep letting me know in the comments. That's how I tell if you guys want him again. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.
We're gonna do something else tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we will be doing a tequila video tomorrow. Tequila taste testing. So look out for that.
Yep.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, subscribe if you haven't already, and bye bye.